We're at Caesars Republic in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we're about to try the new restaurant, Wolf by Lisa Vanderpump. This is Alexandra with Time Off Request, and we'd love to have you come along with us. Let's eat! Once you get to Caesars Republic in Scottsdale, Arizona, take the elevator to floor 7 to dine at Wolf by Vanderpump. The hostess table is to the north side of the building, right off the elevators. Plus, the music is bumping, so you'll know you're in the right place. Reservations are booked through OpenTable, and the prime time slots book up fast. Luckily, if anything opens up for your preferred time, you can always reschedule. We were able to push back our original 4:30 dining reservation to about 6 in the evening. The restaurant had its private opening on December 16th with Lisa Vanderpump and family. Technically, the general public could visit on December 17th, the day after, with our visit on Saturday night that week. It was surreal being their opening week. You may know the Lisa Vanderpump from being a Real Housewives star in Beverly Hills from 2010 to 2019, and even more so with her spin-off shows Vanderpump Rules, and most recently, Vanderpump Villa. Lisa and her husband, Ken Todd, have been in the restaurant business for over 30 years, with restaurants worldwide. We were excited to see something close by that we could visit. The menu has something for everyone. To kick off the tour, you've got the Wolf Lounge menu that has some shareable plates served from 3 to 5 p.m. These are small bites for the afternoon, in between lunch and dinner service. Then you've got your wines and beer list, which seem to be a classic for Vanderpump glasses and bottles. And luckily online, they have this extensive list written out, with prices too, which you don't see often. Then it's cocktail and martini time, which they're known for. As an Arizonan, it was exciting to see some locally inspired name drinks like Don't Tempe Me or the Snowbird, which is accurate for this time of year. This booklet of drinks is definitely a read, as you have some more wolf-inspired cocktails, such as the smoked Cry Wolf whiskey, and then some gin and tequila drinks below. The list keeps going with frozen drinks, which were too chilly for that night. For a fun night out, you've got shots and shareable drink options too. But don't forget your mocktail choices either. Plus, end the night with a sweet note with desserts or sweet alcoholic beverages. A boozy milkshake sounds yum in the summer. From then on, you've got your main Wolf menu with shareables for your Wolf pack, as well as salad options, plus main entrees with prime cuts and wolfies as sides. From tacos to burgers to bolognese and fish and chips, there's an option for everyone. We had a hard time making a choice. Our server was such a hoot. She was super attentive and gave us all of her recommendations. We felt so welcome and just part of the family. We had to start this iconic night off with the Pumptini, the classic Vanderpump drink that was super refreshing and absolutely pink. It's fruity and the most famous Lisa cocktail. First, we had the must-have wolf bread arrive at our table. It was so yummy, where the bread just made you feel super cozy. The crust had a crispy outside and melts in your mouth inside. The salted and honey butters were both a hit too. It's such a large loaf that you may expect leftovers if your party is a bit smaller. Another appetizer that's a classic at Vanderpump restaurants are the goat cheese balls. Once you cut into one of those bad boys, they burst with creamy goat cheese flavors. As our server recommended, you have to eat these with a refreshing slaw and just a bit of the heat from the hot honey. We would definitely get these again for the fried goodness to kick off our meal. For entrees, we ordered the garden greens salad and beurre blanc salmon for dinner. The salad had the right amount of crunch. It was light and airy with a nice presentation. The salmon was so fresh and flavorful. It was cooked how I wanted, to a higher temperature, yet it was still juicy with the butter drizzle spread on the plate. The veggies were perfectly bite-sized with the crisp potatoes on the side. For a fish dish, this was definitely indulgent, but the flavors were so unique and tasty. For dessert, we got the Pumped Up Kicks espresso martini. It was so yummy and smooth with that iconic wolf chocolate and donut hole to spice things up a bit. It was such a fun drink to enjoy. Being some of the first guests of the restaurant for opening weekend, we noticed that they were still working out some kinks. It took a bit of time for our food to come out, but it was definitely worth the wait. Plus, the ambiance was incredible, with fun beats playing throughout the restaurant to keep the party going. The restaurant overlooks Old Town Scottsdale, with the Arizona sunset seen through the open windows. The view was absolutely stunning that night. With the open windows and doors leading to the pool area, it would get a bit breezy and chilly for some. Luckily, the team was very observant and would ask guests if the doors should be closed. For any outdoor tables, luckily the heaters were going to keep people warm and comfortable. Wolf has such a modern yet rustic ambiance that truly brings you into a new world. You can see all the details everywhere you look, from the chandeliers to the decor throughout the restaurant. You can tell that there is so much thought and passion put into the staging of the restaurant, where you feel welcomed like you're going into someone's home, especially with some of those bookcases adorned with beautiful pieces and decanted spirits. Plus, seeing the majestic wolves around the space make you feel like you're in the wild. We think it's the perfect space for Scottsdale, the perfect blend of elegance and rugged vibes in the Southwest desert landscape. We didn't get a chance to ask, but for our Vanderpump fans, it looks like there are some classic souvenirs that are available for purchase. You can check them out at the entrance in the cases near the waiting areas. Thank you for coming along for our dining experience at Wolf by Vanderpump. The staff at Wolf were so nice, and the food was divine. Chef Jason and team know what they're cooking up in that kitchen. Let us know in the comments what you'd order at Wolf or when you plan to visit. Are you a Vanderpump fan, or do you love the Scottsdale food scene? If you're looking for some more things to do around Arizona, make sure to check out one of our videos here. We'll see you in that next one.